3, 2, 1. Hello, I'm Alex Ben Block, senior columnist and show business historian for Hollywood Today. Okay, kiddies, pull up a stool for your daily histrionics lesson and keep a paper and pencil handy because in a minute I'm going to ask you to help me get a new job. The position I'm applying for is with the federal government. It's currently held by a Bush crony and political lackey named Kevin Martin, who was hired to oversee an important federal agency that's supposed to regulate broadcasting and telecommunications. However, Martin has apparently the message changed the job description. Instead of regulating, he thinks he's in charge of deregulation. In recent weeks, Martin has deregulated broadcasting and newspapers by throwing out cross-ownership rules. Recently, he made a decision the rule that a woman's behind was a sex organ. Porn. In the case of the butt of actress Charlotte Ross, when it was porn. Very briefly glimpsed in an episode of the critically acclaimed, multi-Emmy Award-winning drama NYPD Blue. Well, to Martin's gang, that was porn. And it doesn't matter that there were on-screen warnings for parents, that there's a V-chip, and that the show is well known for pushing the envelope. You remember Dennis Franz's butt? Well, it turns out it was okay to see Franz's skinny, ugly butt, but not Mrs. Ross's behind. That's verboten. Go figure. So, Kevin, you have to go. It's time to start your next gig as a highly paid lobbyist. So I now nominate myself to replace you. Now, I know the job only pays $170,000 a year, and there's a lot of red tape to handle, but you do get a lot of free limo rides to Capitol Hill, and people actually take you seriously. So it's time to get serious at the FCC. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I happen to think that's an advantage, because I've seen what lawyers do. At least I know a woman's butt is not a sex organ. I may not have experience as a toady at the White House, but I do know that for a lot of years before the Bushies took the Hill, dramas like NYPD Blue were allowed to have artistic integrity, even if they did flash the occasional butt. Now, you right-wing nuts, don't be sending me letters. I'm not advocating porn on CBS or NBC. I can watch all that on cable. What I am calling for is a return to sanity, a return to common sense, and a world in which it's possible to have taste that's not bitter, and to make judgments on artistic merit and not political partisanship. So as soon as we get rid of the elephants clogging up Pennsylvania Avenue and get those donkeys back in harness, I want you to write to your congressman and urge him to make me the next FCC chairman. Now, in case you've forgotten my name, here it is. I'm Alex Ben Block. Reality check, please. Porn. Reality check, please.